onwards we go. So, stage 3 starts off with these revenge killer people. Yes, that is clearly what they specialize in. They must be wielding some sort of choice item for that, surely. Hey, I've got max trance already, that's really good. You want to try and have max trance at some point during this part anyway, so yeah. To make your life easier here, kill 2 of the fairies and then not any more. If you kill any more of them, then more fairies will appear and ruin your day, but if you kill none of them, then they're going to appear anyway from the other side close to the end of the pattern, and it sort of overlaps a bit negatively with this one. So that's what I do. And then I'm going to trance nice and early because these are resource fairies and I don't want to have my trance ruined in the next section. So yeah, because of Reimu's auto-collect thing, you want to get as much trance off of these guys as possible because you're going to want to use trance again pretty quickly after the mid-boss. So make sure that you get as much out of these as you can by following them down and sort of doing this little diagonal collecting thing. And usually it works out pretty good, so I have 2.5 already, that's quite good. And it's Kasa! We are finally here indeed. So apparently there's somebody that's keeping watch behind this graveyard point, and Kasa, as Robin quite rightly said, loses by timeout because she isn't a main character. So yokais, of course, for casting yokai extermination is kind of weird, but we'll just beat both of them, that's what we do. Her attacks are still as rainbowy as before, but they're just much flashier this time, so you don't really see quite so much of the rainbow, which is a bit odd to say the least. You want to kill Kasa as fast as possible because you really want the stuff that's behind her. This attack is not really too difficult to deal with, but still kill it with a bomb because, yeah, don't kill it with a trance, you need your trance for the section after this, right now. Because these guys return if you kill her really quickly, and you get more resources out of it. So there we go, that is as much as I can get just now. So it's a bomb, yeah, but it's a sort of important bomb, and then you've got this sort of semi-crazy section to deal with. But it was okay. Same deal as before, kill 2 of these guys and then no more. Make sure you stay on the left-hand side to end this wave, if you like, because that actually makes your life a lot easier, because this is where more of the revenge spirits come in. Heck yeah! And that is fine and dandy, you can get some good stuff off of those. And then it's like the opening part, there are lots of them that come up in multiple directions and stuff, it's perfectly fine. 2 spirit transmitter thing, that's quite nice. And I have 6 lives. This is the highest number of lives I reckon you can have by now, so that's fine. Don't come any closer! Indeed, yeah, this is not the place for us, apparently. She has weird arms and stuff, and she has the charm that zombie mushrooms in Maple Story have. That must mean she is a zombie, and indeed she is. She is Yoshika. She is a Yoshi with a zombie, and then she's probably part ninja as well when you see what she does. But yeah, she is a special type of zombie that's controlled by those charm things, I think. So there we go. She's a zombie! Yeah. Yes, she has a much better complexion than you did in Touhou 10, that's for sure. I never mentioned that at the time, but whatever. No, we didn't really come to visit a grave. We came to check up on spirits. She has no idea what they are, but apparently she will do soon, at the very least. So, yeah, Yoshika's not the one, but she was resurrected to protect this area from temple. Oh, yes, okay. She was here to protect everyone that's on the underside at the very least from stuff, from Byaku and so on. So let's go! She's a kunai queen, I guess. She uses these in every single attack ever, and they're actually kind of dense, to be honest, so it's a little bit tricky to manage some of these. Holy crap, I almost died there. First spell card, this is the only attack she has that doesn't use kunais, and it shows up her healing abilities, because she has the ability to heal if she absorbs spirits, which is why you do not want to kill the spirits at the other side of the map, you know, on either side of the thing, which is why you stop firing there, hopefully kill her off, and there we go, we get ourselves the resource spirit from that attack. The second non-spell kind of is least dense where Yoshika actually is, or when she fires the wave off. So if you want to make it easier on yourself, do what you were going to do anyway and try and stay under her. And you can do stuff like that. Perfectly fine, good. Second spell card, Poison Murder. I'm not terribly great at this one at the moment, but it's not inherently that difficult, despite what it looks like. It looks really, really scary, but yeah, I used to be like sort of perfect at that one, even with Marissa, but I'm not very good at it at the moment, so oh well. This third attack right here, I might just trance this actually. I think I will just trance this. It's not that difficult, it's very hard to stay under Yoshika with that, but I don't really mind trancing that at all. Because I was going to fail this attack anyway because it's kind of dumb, so whatever. You want to time this out. There's no point in trying to capture this because the curvy lasers have got stupid hitboxes, especially on Lunatic. You really do not want to be trying to go through all of the kunais here and all of the stuff. It's just too much. So there's no penalty for it. You're not missing out on any resource spirits or anything. So just go ahead and time it out and just concentrate on surviving for the time it lasts for, which is not that hard. There we go. Quite straightforward, really. Whoa, you are indeed done for. We have defeated you with only one bomb use as well. That's quite nice. Obviously I used the trance there as well, but again, it's one of those cases where the trance is actually not a terrible thing to use. If I'd have realised I was going to use it though, I would have used it to get doubled resources too, but I don't think I actually had it before then, so there we go. Yep, time to sink back into the earth, blah blah. Eternal Undying, yeah, that's what they are. We don't know who we are. Whatever, she's just going on, because Reimu does that. At last, the doors to the Great Mausoleum. Oh wow, that's where we're going now then. On to Stage 4, hells yeah. Stage 4's a really fun stage actually. I like this one a lot. It contains one of the only areas in the game I would consider bombing in a stage, but yeah, these guys will shoot aim stuff at you, but Reimu's homing takes pretty good care of them, so once again, Reimu with her cheaty, unfocused shot type thing, and I already have most of my spirit gauge back here. There are actually 4 resource fairies that appear here, but good luck actually getting all 4 of them to appear unless you're using Marissa. And hey, got my max trance back, which is exactly what I was hoping to get. You wanted just to collect those spirits without using trance anyway, because you will want your trance for later on in this bit. So yeah, even if you let this particular spirit disappear, wait out this bit as long as physically possible so that you can get a lot of trance on the mid-boss here, because you do not want to be fighting this mid-boss non-spell. This mid-boss non-spell is all kinds of crazy, all kinds of stupid, and I really don't like fighting it, so yeah. The spell card, on the other hand, is massively good fun. I like this one a lot, although I'm probably going to fail it now that I've mentioned that. This, the anti-bubble-like things, the hitbox is the white sphere in the center. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it, like that. And there we go, nice and straightforward. I like that attack a lot. It sort of transitions into this bit again, you know, with these spirits even, if you kill it fast enough. And that kind of transitions a little bit horribly into this here, but with Reimu's cheaty homing shot, it's perfectly fine. If you're using Marissa, that transition is hell, however, so be careful of that. The first wave of that fairy spam is not too difficult, the second wave is really easy because there's no transition, and then the third wave you pretty much want to bomb because it's pretty well ridiculous, yes. It's possible to do it, especially if you're not using Reimu. If you're using Marissa, then it's really possible to do that, but because I'm using Reimu, that bit's stupid hard. Try and kill these guys as fast as you can, because you really are a bit slow. I actually thought I was going to die there, so that's why I bombed it, even though I didn't have to. Oh well, I have a bomb. I'm going to die at least once during this fight that's coming up, but whatever. That's a nice looking door over there, though. So apparently we're going into the mausoleum here, because that's where the divine spirits are coming from. And here is the mid-boss coming back once again. Recurring characters in Touhou is a very common theme, right? This is the wicked hermit who passes through walls. There you go, that is her description. She apparently has the name Naya Naya in there, but Sega Kaku is what it says at the top, or Kaku Sega. So yeah, I have no idea how that works. Apparently she has 3 names. There you go. So rotten and cute. Yeah, she's talking about Yoshika here, obviously. And she's being manipulated, blah blah blah. What's the point? Such a pointless guard. Really? Reimu's just so nasty, seriously. Heads rolling. Yeah, well, I've got to admit she isn't that useful as a guard, I have to say. But she has something else. Indeed. She's back. That's the point. She's really tough, so she survives a lot of stuff. And basically Reimu's like, what the hell is going on here? So, yeah. Basically, we're going to be fighting the 2 of these together with this crazy awesome music. Actually, I do like the music for this. But we're gonna have to fight the 2 of them together, and it's absolute hell. Let's go! I missed the other text there. I don't really care. God, I hate this fight so freaking much. The idea behind the non-spells here, oh god, wow! Blatant walling, Jesus hell, that's bad. I think you're not supposed to move during the points that Sega shoots there, but oh well. This attack is the easy spell card of the fight, to be honest. Well, the last one's not too bad either, but don't kill Yoshika during this card if you can help it. Because that... oh wow, it's actually being very mean to me at the moment. If you kill Yoshika during this card, then Sega goes absolutely mental, so do yourself a favour and don't do that. Yeah, otherwise it is streaming, so do your streaming. It's taking forever though, because Sega wouldn't stay put. And now, time to die during this attack. This non-spell is not real. Oh, freaking walled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to move during that. I'm just gonna auto-bomb this for you. Pretty sure you're not supposed to move during Sega's input there. Wah! That's bad. That is really bad. Too bad, too bad. Tongling Yoshika, you actually do want to kill Yoshika this time, so yeah, because if you don't kill Yoshika, then there's no chance to survive this one, because she's just going to come right down at you. So focus on killing Yoshika before too long, because Sega's knives start getting... ow! Sega's knives start getting stupidly fast if you don't, so... too bad I didn't get the Resource Spirit there as well. That's kind of lame. The last attack, you don't want to kill Yoshika. It's not a terrible non-spell, but, well, I mean it is a terrible non-spell, but it's not a completely undefensible non-spell. Although it is pushing me way to the side there, that was not good. Be a little bit aware about where Yoshika is and try not to get caught in a corner like I did there, because that's what basically happens, so don't do that. And then the last attack, it's not too hard, but I suck at it for some reason, even though I know it's not that bad and I know I can do it, and it's like, yeah, I'm still get caught by it somehow. I was probably safe there as well, but oh well. Don't die a 3rd time, Jesus hell, Cal. Seriously. So that was terrible. That was 2 deaths, and I've lost all the bombs on this next life as well, so freaking hell, that's bad. Gensokyo Shrine Maidens, blah 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 blah, stop the spirits, blah blah, she doesn't have anything to do with it, that's of course. All the spirits are gathering, but that's not because of Sega, that is because somebody is about to get resurrected. So yes, embracing desires is what she does. Evil Overlord's gonna be resurrected? Not quite! Unfortunately, this is not an Evil Overlord at all, this was resurrected before. Who else got resurrected? Byakuran, obviously, so apparently the Evil Overlord is Byakuran, because they set up she set up a temple here, as almost as if, yeah. So there's a bit of religious combat going on here, to say the least. Temple to protect the yokai is true. Aren't you a yokai as well though, Sega? Or are you, well, I mean, you're a hermit, does that count as a yokai? I don't even know. Point is, whatever, basically from Reimu, that's exactly what she said there. Either way, she's gonna fight, because weird people are not allowed to get resurrected, because you failed with Byakuran, right? So yeah.